can you solve the square root of root 2 minus root 5 all squared minus the square root of root 6 minus root 5 all squared? Now, when many students look at this question, they'll see the square root signs and they'll see the square signs and just go, oh, but they just cancel out. So it's just root 2 minus root 5 minus root 6 minus root 5, right? No, that is not right. And specifically, it's not right with this first part. So because root 2 is smaller than root 5, root 2 minus root 5 is negative. So when we square it, whenever we square a negative number, it becomes positive. But then when we square root it again, it's going to stay positive. So what is the answer to this first part then? How do we simplify this first part? Well, the square of root 2 minus root 5 is the same as the square of root 5 minus root 2. Let's just take a step back and see why that makes sense. If we had 5 minus 7 squared, well, 5 minus 7 is negative 2, so the answer would be 4. But if we had 7 minus 5, the answer is 2. Squared is still going to be 4. But then if we were to square root both of these, the answers are the same. The same thing as what we just looked at applies here. So when we square root 2 minus root 5, we get the same thing as the square of root 5 minus root 2. But this was positive, so when we square root it, we're happy that we've got our positive value. So we've got the first part simplifies to root 5 minus root 2. The second part we don't need to worry about quite so much because root 6 is bigger than root 5. So when we square this and then square root it, it's still minus root 6 minus root 5. And now we just need to tidy things up a little bit. We get root 5 minus root 2 minus root 6 plus root 5, which is the same as 2 root 5 minus root 6 minus root 2. If you like that, let me know in the comments.